Hi, everybody. This is Carol Sherwood, and I thought I'd do something kind of fun that I think you will really find interesting. And we're going to call it Fun Photos with the Stephen Avery case. I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to let you be the judge of whether or not you think these photos have been modified. So let's just start with one that's a fun one, all right? Some of you won't even know what this is unless you follow the case, and then you will know. All right? So here's a photo. It's in its original form that was sent to the court case of Stephen Avery in the follow-up from John Dietering in 2017. Now, this photo is a picture of supposedly Teresa's RAV4 parked outside of some restaurant, bar, something. And this photo is a photo of Teresa's BFF, Kelly Pitson. And in the background, you see the supposed RAV4. All right. And she's standing there in kind of a little teapot pose because if you look, the street sign says Kelly Lane or Kelly's Lane. So that was supposed to be photos from Teresa and Kelly's day trip or few days trip that they took in August of 2005 before Teresa went missing. Now, recall, if you followed the case, these photos didn't come into play until a follow-up was done in 2017 after Kathleen Zellner has already come on the scene. In 2016-17, she filed a motion to start getting stuff from the case files, and then suddenly these pop up. All right. In the trial, this trip doesn't come up. This is all because there's questions in 2017 about the car. Again, it all focuses on the car. Remember, on the trial, or in the case in the trial, the damage is done to the driver's side at the front. So Dietering's follow-up to all these people were, one, do they recall any damage to the car? And two, do they recall whether or not Teresa had any other key besides the valet key? Okay, so, and no one remembered any damage or any key other than that. And what's even more interesting is that's also when we find out that Ryan fibbed about the damage story that Teresa supposedly had damage to the car, made a claim on insurance, and she took the money from the insurance company and didn't get the car fixed. Okay. And then when Ryan was questioned about it, he conveniently said someone from the family must have told him that, but he couldn't remember who. So we found out that was a big fat lie. Dietering had 2 interviews in person with Kelly Pitson. Here's a bigger set of the photos. Okay. No big deal. At that point, this is a little strange to me. Not really sure why there's a fake penguin in the picture, but hey, it is what it is. So there's a couple of larger pictures. These are the 2 photos that Kelly Pitson supposedly sent to John Dietering. I've often wondered if Kelly knows that she sent him those pictures, and you'll find out why in just a second. I'm going to show you, I did a little zooming. So since I found on the photo of Teresa by the RAV that it had been edited, and that wasn't the first time that it had been questioned. Another researcher years ago questioned it. They didn't really follow up to find out any more information about it, but I'm glad they found what they found because it launched my interest in looking at it further. So here's the pictures that Kelly supposedly emailed to John Dietering. I'd like to see those emails. Don't recall seeing those anywhere in the documents. Now I want you to take a good look at this photo. This is this photo. Zoomed in. All righty. I want you to take a good look at that photo and you tell me if you think that photo may have been altered. Come on, y'all. This isn't me. I didn't alter the photo. I didn't alter it, but it ain't over. All right. So remember now, when you look at these, I'm focusing on this one right here. This photo. I zoomed in. I don't even know what to tell you. This photo is this hand, the teapot backhand. So, see if you can see. That's that zoomed in, folks. All I did was take a zoom. So sometimes people say, well, you've altered those photos. I'm like, I zoomed. I am not the technical guru that you may think I am. I zoomed. Let's look at another one. I did a super zoom. On Kelly's face. Now I want you to look at that. That is the mouth in this photo of Kelly. Remember? Here you go. See that mouth? There it is, super zoomed. Here's what my questions are. See right there? Her mouth doesn't meet. See right there? I'm sorry, but that's a teeth print in her face. I don't have that. All right. Let's look at another one. Remember the teapot hand? This might help you look at this a little bit better. Here it is zoomed in, but not zoomed in, crazy zoomed in. Remember, she's got her hand on her hip. Well, there it is, folks. Now you tell me, does that look like a set of fingers and a thumb or whatcha? That's it. Let's look at the extended hand. This one's really good. Really good. And reminder, all I did was zoom. You can question me all day long, but I think there's something funny going on with those fingers.